Hi, everyone. Welcome to Alternatives by Kathleen. So, I have our special guest back by popular demand, and we're going to switch things up a little bit based on some comments. So, here we go. Let's see. Let's see who it is. Hold on. Going to admit them or her. Okay, voila, success.
Voila. And here we are.
Voila. Or how do you say it in French?
Voila.
How do you say that?
Voila is French.
No, I mean hello.
Bonjour.
Oh, that was it. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Can't say it like that.
Bonjour.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
Usual.
Yeah.
So I was just saying we're starting tonight. We're going to switch things up just a little bit based on some of the awesome feedback we got. And I know one of the things that I wanted to do was mention with the Alternatives by Kathleen. Like we were talking not too long ago, and it's alternatives to things that are out there. Like a lot of these podcasts, I don't know if you see them; they're just a little dry, And you know us. And we were talking, we like the comedies from like the 70s and the 80s where people laughed, So if you want to laugh, this is the place to be.
Amen to that.
Right, Ethel?
Yes. Guilty as charged.
I can be Lucy, you can be Ethel.
That's right. That's right.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal.
You can call me. I'm going to call you Al. Hold on. I don't know, something like that.
Call you Betty.
Betty.
That's Betty. It. When you call me, you can call me Al.
Al. Good times. Got lots of news. So. Anyway, the other thing that I know there were some comments about were, what the heck are we doing?
On most days, that's a good question. For me, anyway. What the heck are we doing, Kat?
Well, I'm going to take a stab at it. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
So I think we talked about last time that, and this is Sherry, by the way. This is my best friend from high school. Kathleen. No, who am I? Kathleen, Betty, Al. I don't know. Who am I today?
Ethel.
Ethel, Lucy. Pick any name.
That's right.
So, we've been talking and, different things that have been happening to us, the more trips around the sunshine that we take, things that are happening. Yeah. So we got another good topic for you tonight. Last week was, I would just call it like an introduction.
Yeah.
And then we had like a fun brain thing because, the brains.
Yeah. Well, I like to call them brain farts.
For that.
I have them often.
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? Kids at school would say that all the time. They'd be up at the board doing a problem and then like, Miss Costello, I don't know what I'm doing. I have a brain fart. I'm like, okay, well, it's okay. That'll pass.
Yeah, you just got to have to ride the wave.
Oh my God. So we're doing like different alternatives about things, about trips around the sun. And we had a little breadcrumb in our last little breadcrumb that we dropped about something that we're going to be doing later. And the hint is when we sign off. So, right, more on that later. We got things cooking.
We're cooking with fire.
Right. Woo! Good looking.
That's right. Oh, shucks.
You're awesome. So
You're awesome.
No, you're awesome.
All right. Let's agree that we're both awesome.
Okay. You say so.
And so are all of you.
That's right. Oh,
Anyone-
I love that.
Everyone who wants to take this journey with us, you're all awesome.
Oh, I love that. All right. I second the motion.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I don't have a gavel.
I don't know. I got a spoon. Does that count?
I got a pen.
Okay. Official.
Official. We're good.
Okay. So tonight's topic, we had something in mind and we're going to switch it up based on what's happened to me this week and today. And I think you've been through this, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got stories to tell.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
So I think both of us, when we were younger, and I don't know if you guys remember out there, and especially if you're living in Hamilton or grew up in Hamilton, where we kind of grew up, the monkey dentist. Do we remember the monkey dentist?
Oh, I remember the monkey dentist. I still go to the monkey dentist, but there's no longer monkeys.
And I thought, you know, as an adult, like I used to love going and seeing the monkeys. I thought they were so cute. And as an adult, I'm like, oh crap, did they live in cages their whole life? You know, like,
Yeah.
Side note.
Well, they've been retired now, so
okay.
They're living out their golden years in bliss instead of kids and people poking at them through the glass.
Like
so, yeah.
In my teeth.
Yeah.
So I would go to the monkey dentist, and I went when I was younger, like I was little, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it! Every time I went, I would have a doggone cavity, like every freaking time. And I have the darn mercury cavities, which are no good, and we know that. No, very bad for you. So anyway, went to a new dentist, and he's like, "Do you know you're one?" And I go religiously every 6 months when I was in Hamilton, religiously every 6 months. And I didn't have a cavity once we switched dentists, you know, nothing. So I went to a dentist down here. I had to find somebody new. It took me a little while. And he's like, "Do you know your back molar is almost blue?" I'm like,
No, yeah.
Nope.
You're not like getting in there with one of those little mirrors that they have to see what your teeth in the back look like? Come on.
We're Virgos. Like how? Like I'm constantly brushing my teeth and
I know.
Like Virgos is natural, you know. So anyway, he's like, it's from the mercury leaching. So I'm like, well, that's really bad. So he said, what we got to do is take the mercury filling out. He said, your tooth is a little cracked too. And we got to put on a, wait for it, crown.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Oh. You know, it's funny because crown can have two different reactions. Like, you're going to wear a crown. Oh, that's fabulous. You're going to get a crown on your teeth? Not so much. No. That's not fun at all.
So I went and he numbed me up and my lips like down like this. Gone. He's drilling and it hurts and it sounds awful. Like, why can't they, like, there's silencer for things. Why can't they come up with a silencer for that darn drill? Can we invent it?
You know what they need? These are noise canceling headphones. I just banged them. So it blocks out outside sounds. I mean, if something's really loud right near me, I'll hear it. But for the most part, I'm not hearing anything outside of this podcast, right? That's what they need. Like play a little like nice music, kind of get you, relaxed and noise canceling out the drill sound. That's what they need.
It's not hard. Like he gave me little earbuds and he gave me some like relaxing music, and then it smelled. I'm like, oh, nobody told me this. So again, nobody told me. So I'm telling you people. Nothing against the dentists of the world. I love a good dentist. However, So this was like about a week ago. So, I'm working at the EE Center today and it was really busy and it was like noon. And I'm like, I need to eat. So I brought a lovely, you know me, I baked a nice little apple coffee crumb cake with like hemp powder and protein powder and oats and, stevia, all this kind of really good stuff. But I put walnuts on top. I forgot. I was so busy and I was took a bite. And I've been so good about chewing on this side. Accidentally chewed on that side, popped the darn crown off. I was chewing. I'm like, oh, what just happened? Did you do that? Have you done that? Did you freeze? You're frozen. Are you frozen in time? Is it that much of a story that I froze you? Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. She's saying that she just texted me. She's saying I froze, and I was saying she froze. So hold on. Okay. She said she'll be right back. Anyway, let's see. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna get her out. Okay. There, she left. You never know what's going to happen with the technical difficulties. So, like a classroom, you just roll with it. You just kind of go with it. So I think she's having Wi-Fi issues. So good time for a commercial break. So if you need to use the bathroom or, get a refreshment, that's a good time to do that. All right. Let's see if she's coming back in, and then I'll continue on with my story. So I don't know. Have you guys had a crown? Has your crown popped off? Oh, she just texted me. So I guess our daughter accidentally hit the rocker switch on the outlet. So that's what happens. Kids, love them. I love them. All right, let's see. Anyway, crowns. I don't know if you have them. Apparently, I need more. I'm like, what is happening? I got to get rid of the mercury fillings. So, I guess that's important. And this is a way of doing it. And it's expensive. I don't know. Have you guys looked into this? I'm like, dang, I'd rather go on vacation. And I guess I need my teeth. So, kind of important also. Things they don't tell you, as you get older. All right, let's see. I can ramble more if you want. Anyway, I hope you're laughing because that's part of it. And we wanted that when we were thinking about doing this podcast. We wanted something light. Like both of us are light and easy breezy people. We have a light, easy breezy friendship. I think that's part of the reason why it lasted so long and continues to last. Plus, I love Sherry Lynn. So we like to keep it light. We want you to laugh. Okay. All right. She's ding-donging. So let's see if I can let her back in. Ah, there he is.
Yeah, we have our power strip for our Wi-Fi not in a good place, and my daughter hit it and didn't realize it, and it knocks me out. I'm like, hey, you were frozen. I'm like, what's going on? And then I saw the connection. So sorry about that, but I'm back.
Good. I just kept talking.
Well, that's it's you're a teacher, so you should have the gift of gab.
See, I knew you knew me because I actually just said that too.
That's really funny. So anyway, I'm back.
Welcome.
Thank you. Don't know what I missed, but
yeah, just me chatting. I don't know, where did we leave off? So
I was talking about your crown.
I was eating my breakfast at the Cocoon, not like a literal cocoon, but the blissful cocoon. Clarification.
You never know, We should have just left them guessing. Come on, Kath.
She lives in a cocoon. You never know with May, do you?
You talk about alternatives.
I see.
Just saying.
Oh my God. So, yeah, did you hear the part about when I was eating my breakfast?
You had a walnut on it, and that's where I lost you.
Yeah, and then
But that you don't need to say more because yeah, I pretty much know what happened after that.
fell by the face. Like, dang it. Dang it. Because I was busy doing stuff and I was eating as I was working and I wasn't thinking. We can't do more than one thing at a time, can we?
Well, we still try though. I don't know.
We do. I blame Rachel Ray. Because I don't know if you ever watched her, but she would like carry everything out of the fridge all at once, So I'm like, okay, because she does everything at once. We can do everything all at once, right?
Why not? Right?
I love a good Rachel Ray. I'm not blaming for anything bad.
Okay.
But
Just, it's all good. So what happened when you bit into it?
oh, my crown popped off. I lost my crown. I'm still whining about it. Still whining about it.
Yes, I hear.
Oh, so anyway, Zach was nice enough to go to the store and get me crown cement because apparently that's a thing.
Okay. Now, isn't this just the temporary or is this the actual crown?
Yeah, this is the temporary. I should clarify that. This is the temporary.
Yeah. So I hope this cement doesn't like make it hard for them to remove it when they got to put the real one on.
Oh. Well, they told they told me when I was in the appointment, and they said if it happens to come off on the weekend, you want to go to like CVS or Walgreens or whatever and get Crown Cement. And I'm like, are you telling me this because I should expect this? And they said, no, it rarely happens, but just in case, they jinxed me.
Yeah.
It hurt. I'm still whining. It's not hurt.
Yes, I see.
Whining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no. It's okay. I mean, it's the craziest thing. I just went to the dentist recently. I also, every 6 months, like you said, we're Virgos. And they're like, oh, yeah, you've got a cavity. Oh, look, you've got another one over here, too. And I'm like, you can stop now. Now, like you, I had issues when I was younger and they would, all the time. And so I'm like, what the heck is going on? I went for a long period of time, no cavities, right? Yeah. And now there's cavities and I'm not happy about it. I'm just saying it. I'm not happy about it. I don't like the dentist. I mean, again, nothing personal to those in that profession or the dental hygienists. I mean, I respect you. It's a profession and it's great. And hopefully you keep my teeth healthy. But for me, I don't even say I go to the dentist. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go get tortured because it is torture. Yeah, just the cleaning.
I know.
And why do they shoot ice cold water? They know I have sensitive teeth. Can't they warm it up a little bit? No, and they shoot it right in. And I'm like, half off the table.
Well, that's what, I went to one dentist down here and that's what happened. Cause now I got the little bit of sensitivity. I'm like, geez, Louise, they don't tell us about this either, and same thing, cold water. I'm like, can we not? And I even asked them, I said, can we, warm up the water? Because I don't want boiling hot water, but just
room temperature would be good.
And they said they can't, that it's like against dentistry standards or something because they could burn me. I'm like, I just don't want it ice cold,
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so when I went to this dentist, I told them my plate. Is that the right word? My plate?
Your plate?
My plate? What's that called? Your plate. My conundrum.
Okay. We'll go with that. I thought you were saying plate. That's why I was very confused. I'm like, what are you saying? What about your plate? You're taking a plate to the dentist's office? I have no idea. That was new.
Is that right? Plate?
Your plate.
Plate.
Yeah, plate.
Okay.
Yeah, but I heard it as plate.
I know.
I was very confused.
My ears work. It's just my mouth. So anyway, I told them the story and I'm like, listen, I used to love going to the dentist. I used to sit in the chair and think I was getting a beauty treatment because they're cleaning my teeth. I did. I loved going. I had a great hygienist. I did, you know. So I know your face now looks like my face did. I went to this dentist and I'm like, listen, can we please do something about the water temperature? And the girl, she's like, of course we can. I'm like, I think I love you.
Does this mean I got to change dentists and like fly down to Florida every 6 months?
Yeah. And the name of the dentist place is great. It's called Zen, Z-E-N, Dental.
That's pretty clever.
Mm-hmm,
I like it.
Pretty genius.
Okay.
So, and they have warm water for the teeth. I mean, come on. It made like such a big difference.
That's just not fair.
And no walnuts on the menu.
No. Yeah. Yeah. No, I have to, it's interesting because my dental insurance is changing. Now I just went in June and I'm like, I'm just about to get new dental insurance. It starts July 1st.
Yeah.
And I think it's supposed to be better. So I'm waiting to get them filled. So yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Totally.
We'll see what happens. I'm like, you know, this is just what I need. And
That's
you know, yeah, no, that's the thing. Like when it's like, one of the things, I think I mentioned this to you a while ago, I have a chronic cough. And one of the things that I think is maybe affecting my teeth is that I constantly have cough drops on hand. Because when that tickle comes, you know, I put it in because it usually comes at the worst times. Yeah. And I have not been able to find sugar-free cough drops. I just got lucky. The only place I've been able to find it is Walmart. But you know, the pharmacies, CVS and all that, the Acme, wherever I've gone, none of them have had sugar-free. They all have sugar-full cough drops. I'm like, okay, so, you know, what about, you know, people who are diabetic?
Good point.
Right? You know, or not to mention the fact that the regular cough drops, you know, they're in your mouth, they're sitting in there. They're, you know, that's sugar. If you got sugar in your teeth, what do they tell you? Don't eat too much sugar.
You don't need the sugar.
Don't need the sugar. So I did finally find sugar-free. So.
Oh, good job. Where'd you find them?
I'm happy.
Walmart. Oh, the Walmart.
Yeah, we went today. I'm like, let me look. Holy crap. I got my stash. I got myself a big bag.
In case of an emergency, do not break glass.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I don't even know why I went off on that tangent, other than to say that I think that may be why I've got these cavities all of a sudden. I'm like, you know, and I'm not happy about it. Or the other thing that I thought of, and when you said we're going to talk about teeth, I have to share this. So I don't grind my teeth at night, but I clench them. Oh. And I clenched them enough that the dentist was like, you clench your teeth, don't you? I'm like, how do you know? Oh. So I had to get a mouth guard. Yeah. So this is my lovely mouth guard.
Does it work?
Nice. Well, yeah. I mean, because I guess, I mean, I'm still clenching, but I guess because I have this guard on, it protects it so they're not rubbing against each other. The teeth aren't rubbing against each other, right?
Because they told me the same thing. I'm like, is this like an age thing? They told me I need a night guard. I'm like, I don't know. How am I going to sleep with that in my mouth?
I mean, I do. It's not fun. And the thing is, I think they said it says with flex. I put it in, and when I go to take it off, I feel like I'm going to rip my teeth out with it. I'm like, you know, like, give me a wrench.
Oh, so it's like.
It just slips on your top teeth.
Oh, so it's like molded to your teeth.
Yes. See, this is the shape of my mouth.
So here's. I'm thinking, so like, you know, Matthew, my son played football and he had like a little guard that was on his helmet. I'm thinking it's it's a guard that I
No,
got days. I don't know.
no. It's just it slips on the top. But I tell you what, I don't like it.
Well, there's that. Okay.
There's that. I don't like it. I mean, I wear it. I mean, I spent a lot of money on it, so I definitely wear it. And I'm trying to. I do feel like this one there. I have a tooth over here that like has a point on it that I was feeling. So I'm like, I understand what they're going with, but I wake up, my mouth is all dry because it's like my mouth I can't fully close. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't like it. But I wear it.
Good
But
girl.
anyway,
You're a good
that's where
girl.
I try. And I wash it like in the morning. I take it and I go in the bathroom and I wash it. But I wonder, like, that's sitting there. Like, I don't know if that does anything. If that could do anything. I don't know.
Any dentists out there?
Yeah. Please enlighten me.
Help.
Because I don't want any more cavities after these get fixed.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like the crowns, I mean, they're expensive. I'm like, dang, I could go on vacation for one crown and I need more than one. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Cranky about it. I'm cranky.
Yeah. Yes. The dentist makes me cranky in general. Like I said, God bless them. They're there to do their job and they do it. But I really feel I literally sit there with my hands folded like across my stomach. And literally I have finger impressions on my hands because I get so tensed up. That's just my experience. My aunt was always the same way though. She loves the dentist. And I always looked at her like she had two heads. Like, are you crazy? They torture you. Then they bring out the instruments, the sharp instruments. And they want to stick them in, and you're like, ow. Like, don't do that. And they're like, oh, we got some blood there. Well, yeah, you just stabbed me with your instrument. Of course you got blood coming out of my mouth now. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, I do get it. I do floss. I don't floss probably enough as I should.
Okay.
But still,
I just
they
learned.
stab you.
She just taught me, because I'm like a maniac with brushing my teeth and flossing and stuff. She just taught me how to floss. And I never knew. So, okay, here's a good tip for today. So apparently I use those picks, and you get it in between and I bite down sometimes to get them in between. And I go like this.
Yep.
And she said, no. She said, when you do that, you don't want to hear it popping. If I had known this a long time ago, you put it in gently and you put it to the side and you get like the side of the gum and then you put it the other way and get the other side and then you lift it out. You never put it straight down because that's what helps make the gums recede. Like, hello.
Here's the fun fact.
Go for it.
All right. So I know what you're saying about the popping because there are a couple of teeth that I have that are so close together that it's really hard.
Sure.
When I go and, after they do the cleaning and everything, they do come through with floss and go through. Yeah. And they do that and they pop it.
I know. My old dentist did that too. This one, nope. She put it, I didn't hear a single pop the whole time. She put it in gently, did one side, and then while she was still between the same tooth on the other side, and then gently lift, or sometimes she would just pull it through. She's like, the best thing to do is pull the floss through. I'm like, okay, I learned a lot. I know. I still like the picks.
Yeah. I found it's easier for me to get in the back teeth with the picks than with the floss string. I can't get it. Yep.
Bite it. Right? And like help it in.
Yeah.
So now what I do when I get the back, I like gently push it down and I turn it so it goes to the side and then the other side. So instead of just like rushing through, I'm a little slower about it. We're getting slower as time goes on. It's teaching me.
You don't have to tell me anything.
No, slow down. I'm like
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
Who knew?
Who knew?
That's the first time I ever heard that.
Me too. I'm like, dang it. So, Okay. So now you all know
Now you all know.
the alternative, which is really the right way
Mhm.
to floss your teeth.
Who knew? Hey,
Um,
here's a question for you.
Yeah.
So like I said, I have
We're in for
extremely
it.
sensitive. Yeah, we are in for it. I have extremely sensitive teeth, and I've had for a long time.
Yeah.
So the dentist tells me to use Sensodyne, like sensitive toothpaste, and don't rinse. Spit it out, but you
Okay.
don't rinse.
Okay.
So, which I've been doing, and honestly, for those of you out there, it has helped. It has helped the sensitivity. I wouldn't say it's completely gone,
Yeah.
but it's not nearly as bad as it once was. But then I think, am I eating the toothpaste? And is that not good for you? I don't know.
Did I tell you I had to call poison control once?
No.
For toothpaste. So Matthew was little, poor kid. And you watch the kids, you leave them for a second.
That's all it takes.
Second. He was like, I don't know, 18 months or so. And I found him in the bathroom sucking down a tube of toothpaste. I thought, oh crap.
Oh my God.
So freaked out, first time
Yeah.
mom, like, I don't know, what do I do? How much did he eat? I don't know. Look on the back of the tube of toothpaste. And it's like, if ingested under 3 or something, call poison control immediately. I'm like, oh hell.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
got on the phone, poison control, panicked. I'm panicked, And so they talked me off the off the ledge a little bit, and they told me what to look out for. And I'm like, well, why is this poisonous? I'm like, I don't understand. So they told me that when you use the toothpaste, like on the commercials, they fill the whole brush up. It's supposed to be just a pea size. That's it.
Huh.
And then there's the fluoride, which is,
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Exactly. Like, I don't think I'm swallowing a lot. Like I said, she said, spit it out, just don't rinse. So
Interesting. Okay.
yeah, but it has helped using the sensitive toothpaste.
Okay.
And I've been doing it for a while. So
All right. Look, 2 tips.
we're just full of it today, aren't we?
Some days more than others.
That is true. Very true.
All right. Well, I think we're good. We're going to wrap up this. What? Mine stopped. Back to the brain thing that we circled in.
This,
So-
yeah.
Episode on teeth. Oh my
Episode
God. Pray for
Yeah.
me. You don't want blue teeth. No. You don't want blue-
No.
I don't want
I'm
crap.
surprised that your dentists haven't want to, because I've had a lot, because I had the mercury fillings as well. And I've had a lot of dentists who've, they've replaced them over the years.
Yeah, we just let them be. Like, no wonder I'm like breathing mercury vapors all day long. What's wrong with me? And I'm
Well,
like,
now you know.
and I do so much good things for my body, but that one, and I just, I'm like, so here we go on a journey.
There we go.
That's
On a
my
journey.
Yep. It's an expensive
Yeah.
journey, but on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing. Sorry. I know we're wrapping this up. I just have to get on my soapbox just again for a
Go
second.
for it.
All right. Why do things like that cost so much money?
I don't know. I even have
Like what?
insurance.
That's what I mean. Like, you have insurance and
Yeah.
it barely covers anything,
Right.
if at all. So
Yeah.
it's just not fair.
No, but it's not fair. Life is
It's
not
not fair.
fair. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Be covered because it's common.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's common.
It
but
is.
I didn't know it was common. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
So
so many different things that can affect your teeth. Like my daughter Samantha has issues because she's diabetic.
yeah,
And, and other people with other conditions, it affects their teeth.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. It's a medical thing.
I know.
It should be covered.
And so here's our third tip for the day. So did you know
Do tell.
You know how like with acupuncture or like reflexology, like, different parts of your hand are coordinated with different parts of your body. Each tooth is connected to an organ. So when a tooth is cranky, that can affect your whatever it's connected to. Like I think the front two are your lungs. So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you may want to Google that.
I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google that.
All right, Google that. What do you
Yeah.
Google encyclopedias?
I don't know. I often wonder that, like everything is at your fingertips now. And it's almost like I can't remember back to those days when you didn't have instant, information.
And I remember like, encyclopedias, card catalogs, and I even remember the smell, the card catalog.
Yeah.
Does that bring back a memory for you? Maybe.
Yeah. I probably didn't spend enough time in the card catalogs, which is why, my grades were kind of like this, through the years, but I do know exactly what you're talking about.
To memorize the Dewey Decimal System. Do kids didn't even know? I wonder if your kids would know what a Dewey Decimal System is. They'd be like 6.8?
Probably not.
4.2?
Unless they're planning on becoming a librarian.
Nope. Dewey Decimal System. Sorry, Dewey. Your decimal system went.
That's right.
Oh my God. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed this show tonight. All about teeth and crowns and
crowns. Yeah. And be sure to leave us feedback. We'd love to hear what what you think. And if there are topics that you'd like for us to cover or talk about, we are happy to do so.
Yeah. And like and share this too, because, we've got some things cooking and like I said, eventually we'll share that with you all. One breadcrumb at a time, right?
You got to leave the trail. You just got to leave the trail. Keep it wanting more.
While we practice this too,
True.
So, all right. Well, let me just see something here. Anything else you want to sign off with?
I'm Sherry.
And I'm Kathy.
And until next time,
you'll never know what you're going to expect. Or never know what to expect. Is that my line?
Never know what to expect.
Just like that.
Just like that. I don't even think we know what to expect.
Nope. It's better that way.
That's right.
All right. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers to everyone out there. Have a lovely night. And until next time. Bye for now.
Bye. Oh.
I didn't stop recording. Here's the bloopers again. Hold on. Always something. That's why you got bloopers. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Let's try this again. All right, good night.